everyone, this is Jasmine from Jastro's Art, and I am back with, yet another Outlander video, and it is Jamie Fraser once again. I couldn't go too long without doing something for my Outlander subscribers, so this is a little thank you and a little something special I thought I would do. So for this video, I thought it would be fun to make Outlander playing cards. So each character would be a different suit, it'd be a different type of card, and of course Jamie is the King of Hearts. Now in the show he's known as the King of Men, but I thought if he's going to be a playing card suit, he would be the King of Hearts because obviously we all love him. He's the most romantic man to have ever been in a fictional universe, at least in my opinion. And so I thought it was only fitting to make him into a playing card, so it's something a little different, something a little fun. I, of course, still struggle a bit with drawing him, but I went through a bunch of different sketches and I worked on it until I had it the way I wanted it. So here I'm just doing my rough in of what I want it to look like, basically. And then I go back in and I edit it until it looks more and more like him. This was a little bit of a longer process video for me, but it was still something fun to try out and something to make. I remember having assignments similar to this in college, art college, where we had to take a prompt or a character and put them onto cards, and I thought it was really fun, but I didn't have as much time as I would have liked to spend rendering it and making it look the way I really wanted it to look. So this time around I got to do a character I really like, and I got to make him into something I thought was really well suited to his character. Of course, Jamie Fraser is just unbelievably meant for this role of King of Hearts. One of the struggles I had was because of the photo reference I chose, his shoulders were slanted because it's from a different viewpoint. So usually with King cards, it's level shoulders that are straight out and the head's about a 3/4 degree angle, which I have his head at there, and I thought it looked good, but I also had to try and see if I could make it work for having the slanted shoulder to maybe give it a little bit more of an optical illusion look. I didn't want to stick to a strictly playing card style. I still wanted it to be like one of those ones that's more custom style, more towards mine, yet still be a little more flat based, not 100% realistic or fully fleshed out in shading. So I kept it in flat colors and bold line art. I had a little bit of struggles with doing the lettering because I couldn't find the font that I wanted to use for this card, so I ended up just drawing it myself and drawing the hearts myself. And don't worry, I go back and I fill it in red. I decided to do the look of Jamie when it was in the earlier seasons, like season 1 and 2, just because that's the Jamie that I have the most fondness for. Of course, I love his character no matter what, but this is kind of the look I will always picture him first when I think of Jamie Fraser. It's just his young, wild, well, not quite reckless, but daring and brash self. I have drawn him in many different ages, but this is by far my favorite one. Now I did color select from the actual photo to try and get color scheme for this drawing I was doing, but it was a little bit too dull because realism isn't vibrant, whereas you want a playing card to be a little more vivid, a little bit more vibrant and bright. So I toned it up to be more of a burnt orange color, so that way you could really tell that he was a ginger-haired Scotsman. The reason I've taken more to doing a little bit looser of sketches and then filling in with more shading is because that helps shade your face. You don't have to make the lines all perfect to get what the character actually looks like, and it's ironic because I want to be a comic book artist, and as much as I admire and I love the painterly style that some of my favorite comic book artists do, it just takes me so long. I would never be able to accomplish all of that. I do also appreciate very well done stylized line art, so I'm trying to still kind of walk the line between doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but this one is difficult because you have to get it just so that it resembles a character, like a caricature in a way. And so I really try to buckle down and try and get his essence the way I wanted it, and trust me, it takes a long time, and so I couldn't fit all of it into the video without it being really long. But maybe someday I'll do a live stream, and you guys can see the process. If you'd be interested in something like a live stream, let me know down below, and maybe I'll start a Twitch account. I have to say, out of probably all the outfits that Jamie has, I will always have a fondness for his original outfit, which was the shirt, the white puffy shirt he had with the brown vest and the dark plaid wool jacket. I love that. I miss the Fraser kilt especially. It looked very good on him. Not that I don't enjoy his other clothes too, like I love the clothes that they had from France. The character design with the outfits and all that looked so good, and I'm really happy with the way that the costume designers went about it. I was mostly intrigued though because of this look. It just gave him that wild, like rustic home look. You could just feel he was a through and through Highlander, and I really appreciated it. Now, the part I will always fumble with is facial hair. Facial hair is not my strong suit because it either looks too scraggly and like too busy, too much, or it looks like you're not putting on facial hair, but it looks kind of like you rubbed colored dirt on their face. So you have to really kind of try and figure out what looks best on your character, especially if they're a little bit lighter haired. If they're not dark haired, it's harder to render facial hair on them. I've done different ways of like doing mark making. I've done individual strands of hair. I've done this little bit of hairy brush. I've tried a little bit of this and that, and hopefully, you know, it looks alright. Now, I played around with a background for the back of the card because some cards do have a background in them, or they have like a detail that flows through to make it look symmetrical, and I thought, what better than the Fraser tartan? So I put it in the background and I put a color block overlay just so he stands out and he doesn't blend in to the background and it's not too busy on your eyes. And here's the finished project. This is Jamie Fraser on a playing card as the King of Hearts. Thank you so much guys for watching. Please make sure to like this video and to subscribe to my channel for more content like this. I'll see you next time. Bye!